Friday, the 1st of August 2014. Here's the latest update from Neil Keenan.
Okay, you know, we've had a few things going on here. I'm going to make this short. I don't want to ramble on. I don't want to rant. I'm just going to get to the facts of the issue of the matter here. We can start with, let's do the call I received the other day from Russia 3 days ago, discussing the theft of the U.S. bank holders' monies through U.S. financial institutions. If this is accurate, and I believe it is, coming from the sources in Russia that I have, then I would suggest everybody move their assets from American institutions to foreign institutions right within the country itself. They're not going to be able to go into the Bank of China or Russian banks or any other banks that are foreign and take their assets. So just protect your assets, please. Do what you want. I'm not telling you what to do. Just letting you know that this was discussed. They woke me up early in the morning to talk to me about it. Okay, so let's go further now. Let's go into the Swiss Indo, King of Kings. Now, you know, the guy from Cinnabon, Sini, his real name Sugiata, no, his make-believe name actually, because it sounds like royalty, it sounds like a made-up name, is Sugihato Notonegoro. And I'm pronouncing it probably like...
That's right, Notonegoro.
Pretty good, huh? Pretty good, huh? Jesus, I'm flying. It sounds like an invented name because it sounds like royalty, but he's known as Sino A.S. This is the guy in 2012 who was questioned by the police in Cirebon for flying the Indonesian flag upside down. He's also the guy who claims that President Sukarno told him he was the president of the United Nations, and also that he's the son of Sukarno. And unfortunately for Mr. Sino, you know, the timelines don't match. You know, how can he be Sukarno's son, be given a mandate by his father? But Sukarno died 47 years ago. This is in 2012. He died in 1967. And how can he be his son when, geez, he was only 40 when in 2012? His father passed away before he had him. My goodness, sperm of sperms. That's one that wiggles forever. You know, I know the Sukarno family, some of them. I know Bansu, who's brilliant. It's all here. Great guy, too. And Bayu, who's a mover. Bayu has trouble moving because of the banks, you know, but Bayu's on the right page, you know. I know who they are. So, you know, it's crazy to think like this person, they're going to be the president of the United Nations. And Jesus, this stuff just kept coming down about this guy, as you know. Sumatas Tower was his office over here in what's the name of the street, Joe?
Sudirman Boulevard.
Sudirman Boulevard. You know, and we went there. We might have seen it on our videos. If not, go to neilkeenan.com and look for it. It's on there. I mean, they didn't even know who they were. The OPPT was telling them to have people in Jakarta go storm the palace, storm the police. They can't do anything. You know, I went over to the palace and I made sure that they knew that these idiots were gonna storm the palace or, you know, or attack the police. You know, they were gonna die. These people were gonna die. I'm talking about the people that did the attacking. They would have died because of these idiots telling them what to do. If they listened. Thank God they didn't. You know? Anyway, you know, this is also his King of Kings story is ridiculous. It's fiction. But he cites a connection to the wife of King Solomon and he cites the royal family in the Solo Palace and how it moved to a place, to an obscure village named Solo in the 1740s when, after the earlier palace, what was it called? Katasura was burned down to the ground in the Chinese revolt. It's crazy. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. You know, the name, I could tell you the name, what the name Sugi, which means rich, wealthy, Hato, wealth, riches, Noto equals one who arranges, rules, king, Negoro equals nation. That's, you know, and no Japanese person would likely name a child Negoro. It's too pompous. It's pompous. It could be found as a little conferred by a kingdom, but unlikely. You know, so you know, there's no read. We have a picture of his home in Cinnabon. We're going to show you, you know, in the preface. We'll throw it right into the midst of the preface, and you'll see where he lives, and you know, you'll know that it's not the home of a wealthy man. But you know, I don't knock whether you're wealthy or not. You know, you can be the king of kings, and you don't have to be the wealthiest man in the world. But when you're entertaining the people that he's supposedly entertaining, and you've got the kind of money that he's got, you do upgrade. So you can entertain the leaders of the world. But the leaders of the world don't come to him. You know, so, you know, I'll show you that picture. You know, he had the flag flying upside down in 2010, I think. And he was told to take it down. And two other flags along with the United Nations flag with it. And he tried to play them pretty good, but he didn't play them so well. You know, so, you know, I don't want to knock the fact that he's wealthy or not wealthy or talk about it. The bottom line is he isn't who he claims he is.